Good afternoon, T-Wolves. Mr. Quentin here with what we did for Monday, May 3rd, 2021. Not for the project, but just in general for the day. Hopefully you will have seen the project video by now. If you haven't, please make sure as soon as you're done watching this video, you go watch the project video, especially since it is something you need to do before you start the project. So if you're coming back to this for any reason at any time, please make sure you have watched the project video. All right, so let's see here. We're pretending as always we're first period, but you're going to go to your particular period, then jump on down to quarter 4. And I know I said this in the other video, but oh my gosh, 1, 2, 3, 4 folders left. Wow. Here we go, folks. Jump into week of May 3rd. Head on over to Monday and Tuesday, where you should see that the project video is already there. Look, must watch before starting. You'll see that the project has already been loaded. Go back to that video and see what's up. Let's see here. So for our economic growth assignment, which is our minor grade assignment for today, it actually is due tomorrow. There's enough work inside to make sure you get that done over the next 2 days. So you'll see there, Tuesday, May 4th. There we go. Please follow the instructions in the digital notebook to complete this minor grade assignment. So let's take a look at our minor grade notebook here. So we're looking at measuring economic growth. It's literally asking, what does economic growth mean? Folks, economic growth, it's not just about a business doing well. That is a part of it. It is a huge part of it. But it's not just about one business doing well. It's about all business doing well. Enough business that it causes your economy on the whole to do well and grow so that more businesses can come, so that more people can get involved, so that there's more labor, so that there's more money for people to spend, and thus keep creating more goods and services, and just keeps bigger and bigger, bigger, and get better and better and better. That's economic growth in a nutshell. And so you are going to be learning about that today. We are going to be taking a look here and seeing what's going on. You're going to watch a video on the next slide here, and you are going to then read about economic growth on the following slides. And finally, depending on your class, you will be completing 1 or 2 activities on slides 7 and 8. So we've got a little video here that you need to watch. It's just barely over 3 minutes, so not too difficult. And you're going to watch this video on the Industrial Revolution, which really kind of kicked off what we understand as the capability of having economic growth as we know and understand it today. All comes from the Industrial Revolution. So you're going to see here that you've got some questions you need to answer. All these questions that you're seeing along with the videos and the reading require at least one complete and complex sentence. Yes, you may write more. No, you may not write less. I don't want one-word answers, folks. This is what we're looking at least one. And you'll see here that we have sentence stems, and we also have some precursor sentences here for you to help get you started. Once you watch your video, then you'll be able to go and answer these questions. You'll see here that we do have reading. Now, for those of you who love reading, awesome. For those of you, as usual, who are not big fans of reading, either way, you should start with this question right here and keep the question in your mind while you read. For those of you who are not big fans of reading, do not try to read this whole slide all at once. Just start with that first sentence that only takes up a line. And then think for a moment, move to the next sentence and just go right here. Look, 1, 2, boom. Then think about that for a moment. Add the next sentence. Boom. Maybe add 2 sentences. Boom. And before you know it, you're only 5 sentences in and you're like nearly halfway done. Address those questions while you read so that you are able to answer it more thoroughly and go, oh, here's the answer to the question so that you can better participate. You're going to get through, ideally on today, Monday, you should get about here, the what causes economic growth slide. You should be able to get through here. If you can't, you definitely want to get through what is economic growth. That including all the reading, all right? That's as far as you want to get today. But if you can, you definitely want to get through here. So get through this, get through your reading, answer these. Remember, here you have 2 questions, so you'll need at least 2 sentences. Now, before you get too far along, let me show you what this is going to look like, okay? So we're switching over to mine. You can see here, measuring economic growth. What does economic growth mean? Well, again, we have here that I have watched the video and then I have provided some examples. There's more than just these 3 examples, so you don't have to copy me, but you can use me as a springboard. And yes, you could also use 1, maybe 2 of these examples, okay? And then you need to take a look at one of the examples that you're choosing and think about how it helps the economy. All right. And you can look at it from the standpoint of the Industrial Revolution itself if you want to do it that way. You can see here that after reading, I have created an answer. Okay. And then again, after reading, you can see that I have given some answers. And again, just one complete and complex sentence for each of the questions that's being asked. Okay? As we move ahead, you'll see there's more reading and there's more answers to provide. Okay? But definitely, we will be worrying about the activities tomorrow. Okay? Don't worry about trying to get this done today. All right. You definitely just are trying to get through the reading, as much reading as you can, preferably what causes economic growth. All right. If you can't, definitely get through what is economic growth so that you're not too far behind going into tomorrow when everything is due. So you can see here, for example, what causes our income to grow. Our incomes grow because of the way society always looks for new ways to produce goods and services. As a result, we make more and people can increase their income. All right, so that's a really good example of a great sentence. So that's what we're getting through today, all right, because we had to go over the project. So hopefully you watched the project video too. So it doesn't seem like, wow, I only have to do like 2 sentences. No, you should have gone through the project video as well and then started on this. So that's what we have going on. If you have any questions, please let me know. Remember, this is due tomorrow. Okay, remember tomorrow. And so you want to get a head start, get as far as you can today. If you need me, send me that note in Schoology, send me that email. Other than that, I hope you have an absolutely amazing day. Mr. Quinton, out.